Okay, that's the always very interesting to hear Rajiv Bajaj outlining the vision with, a Triumph and the pricing coming through yesterday. Abhishek Gaoshinde is joining us, Deputy Vice President, Research at Sharekhan. Thanks very much for joining us, Abhishek. Good morning. Prashant here. What did you make of it? The launch, the product, the competition, what it would do to Hero, but more importantly to Eicher, where the leadership lies at this stage. Go
on. Yes, you're right that currently, if you see that above 25cc segment, it has been Eicher Motors monopoly. But post this launch, we may see a serious competition would come up for the Royal Enfield. And if you see that for last 10, 12 years, Royal Enfield has actually created this particular category in the Indian market. And now the Harley and the Triumph are coming into the market when market has been mature. And there is an availability of a large pool of replacement demand. So now the customers would have, even the existing customers of the Royal Enfield would have an option to either go for a Royal Enfield or its competitors. Second point which I would like to hear is that anecdotally we have seen that whenever an aspirational brand came with an affordable pricing, the market response is in a very positive way. We have seen the same case in the same thing in the case of the Evoque when JLR has launched the Evoque, or even in the last year when Royal Enfield has launched a Hunter at an affordable pricing, its volume has grown up. So this is the thing which we are looking in this space, that this affordable priced aspirational brands would expand this particular category, and side by side it would take some kind of a market share from Royal Enfield. Though initially it would not be seen in the way because the volumes would ramp up slowly. But 2-3 years down the line, things would change materially.
Abhishek, do you think Royal Enfield may look to cut the prices of its product to make it more attractive in light of this increasing competition?
Historically, we haven't seen such kind of a thing from the Royal Enfield, but you can take this in a way that now it would have a limited room to play on the pricing wise, as in the last 1 to 2 years it has increased prices, but now it would be conscious on increasing the prices. So some kind of a price cap would come in the industry. And second thing is that now the down trading would happen. We may see some more product launches in the between Hunter to this Triumph or a Harley kind of a period. So bunch of the products would come up, and at every price point you have a particular product to play on. And in the past, whatever be the competition come to Royal Enfield, that was not from such a strong players. This time, these two global players are coming out on the shoulders of the mass players in the Indian market. So competition may go serious from here.
All right. Hi, Abhishek. Good morning. Abhishek, what kind of volumes are you factoring in from Bajaj Triumph? How do they ramp up, say, in FY24, if you could give us a number, as well as in the next year, that's FY25, a monthly number if you're factoring in?
Material thing, I think we would to see at this point of a time that what kind of a ramp up would happen, as they are themselves are considering a capacity of 5,000 units. So yes. I think that it will take time to ramp up. But when they ramp up the volumes, then we may see, and if the products would be accepted, then they can expand it. At this point of a time, we may think we are not very much conscious on the volume per se. We just want to see that how this product would get establishment, because this is not a product for the domestic market only. It would be in the export market also. So if you have been following Eicher Motors, then Eicher Motors is currently focusing on the export market to tap this mid-size motorcycle market. But now what is happening that its competitors like Triumph and this Harley are coming out with an affordable motorcycle in the affordable segment. So the competition would be global from here now in this mid-size motorcycle segment. So Eicher has to counter these things on both the sides. In its own market, that is in India, side by side the market which it has been targeting, that's the export market.
How are the valuations stacked up for Bajaj, Eicher and Hero Moto? And how would it compare with historical levels?
See, historically, Eicher has been trading at a significant premium to this mass market players, and there are the reasons that it has a monopoly in the market and this premium segment. Second is delivering highest EBITDA margin and has a brand pool. But now, if you see that we may see a kind of a re-rating in this mass market players because they are plugging the gaps in their portfolio, and that may at some point of a time would reflect in their valuations. On the case of Eicher Motors, it has to perform well because in last 1 year, if you see that now that Hunter is contributing roughly 16% to its total volumes, but on the ground check and all these things, we are seeing more demand for a Hunter kind of a product than its ex-Hunter portfolio. So some kind of action requires at this point of a time to justify higher valuations and has to deliver performance on the operating margin percent. Although now company is focusing more on the profit than mere margin, but margin is something which the street has been looking for from Eicher Motors.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there. Abhishek, thank you very much for joining us. It's a pleasure. And that's a topic which I think markets are very interested in. And we'll see that play out this morning. Yesterday, when that pricing came out, the Bajaj stock went up sharply. And the Eicher stock went down sharply. Hero, of course, also added on to the gains from the prior day. So we'll get more on this as we go along. We'll take a quick commercial break here. Anuj comes in with how he's seeing the markets. On the other side, our technical and F&O guests also join in with specific trading ideas. Stay with us.